Hi there and welcome back. This video is going to be all about my skincare extras, I guess. Don't know why I felt the need to do that. But so it's everything from my face masks, my exfoliators and all the other extra wee bits that I don't use on a daily basis necessarily or that isn't directly for my face. So kick things off with exfoliators. Now the first one I don't use very often anymore, but when my skin needs a really good scrub, I tend to use this one if my skin's in a really bad way and I'm going to do a deep cleansing mask and I need something that's really going to lift the dead skin off my face first. This is the Garnier Skin Naturals Pure Salicylic Acid and Purifying Zinc Anti-Blackhead Deep Pore Wash. And I used to use this pretty much on a daily basis, but it was just too harsh. So I now use it, as I said, just as a really strong exfoliator, and it is very good. It's brilliant at taking the skin out, or the dead skin off. It does have, you can see in the lid, it's a clear liquid with little blue beads in it, and it doesn't really foam up very much, but it does really get into my pores and give them a thorough cleaning. But I use that only maybe once a month at the minute, and my skin has been on the mend, which is fantastic. With any skincare routine or regime or whatever you want to call it, you have to give it about 6 weeks for it to settle in and bed in and get everything going. So I've been really patient with my skin and I'm finally starting to see results, which is just very exciting. But anyway, enough of that. Another exfoliator that I use more frequently, I use this, you know, on a weekly basis or whenever I'm doing a mask. It's the Dr. Jart Pore Refine Clear Away Gel. It exfoliates and smooths skin surface. I got this when I got my Effaclar Duo moisturiser and really enjoy it. It doesn't really foam up very much. It's a gel, and as you apply it you can feel a sort of almost balling up on the skin or something. It's an odd sensation. I tend to apply these things to a dry face. I may have slightly damp hands, but I tend to apply them to a dry face, and this does a really good job at exfoliating my skin. It feels nice and fresh afterwards without being tight or sore or anything else. You know, sometimes like this, not that it's sore, but this is quite abrasive by comparison. So this is really good at just freshening my face, and I'm happy to use this, you know, a couple of times a week. It's very good. So I use this generally before I do a face mask at the minute. My skin's sort of okay. Another exfoliator, I've been testing this out and I actually kind of enjoyed using it. It's the Clarins Gentle Exfoliator Brightening Toner. I use this maybe once a week when just before I go to bed. So I'll wash my face with my Emma Hardy, then go in with this on a cotton pad and just go around my face. This has been helping generally just heal my face. I do notice the difference the next day. My skin just looks a bit brighter and everything else, so it's just like an extra wee boost to my skin. So that's all my exfoliators. Now for my masks. The first one I have to show you, it's a Rhodile Glam Moxie snake mask, and it's still in the box. Such an expensive product. I feel like I need to keep it in the box and everything else. It's fantastic. It just comes in a black tube, and it's, oh, just banged my elbow. It's a very jet black, I'm not sure you're even going to be able to see it. It's a really jet black liquid, and it goes on like a gel and dries onto my face, and then I peel it off. I use this when my skin is in absolute dire need. So when my skin is in really bad condition, I'll use that because it just works wonders. Within a day or two my skin is sorted basically. It's just, I don't know, very good mask. It had better work as well as it does because it's quite an expensive mask. I will probably not repurchase this because of the price, unfortunately, but it's just such a fantastic mask. You never know. If I see it in a sale, you never know. But yes, really love this. I would recommend it if you can afford it. So this is fantastic for when my skin is in really bad nick. Another one that's, you know, it's not far behind it for when my skin is in bad condition. It's the Origins Clear Improvement Active Charcoal Mask. This is to clear pores. And I used this when I came back from camping along with another mask I'll show you in a minute, because my skin was just, I could have just sat and cried. Well, not really, but I've been using face wipes and water because I didn't realise when we were going that the facilities were as good as they were. There were some showers, but I didn't bring anything like that. I thought we were going to this field on a farm like we'd been to before, and Stupidly didn't bring any kind of face wash with me or anything else, which I could have used under the tap when I thought about it. But that's besides the point. I bought face wipes and my Effaclar Duo, and my skin wasn't too bad. I did get 2 big hefty spots, which you've seen in my nighttime skincare routine. But you can probably see in my morning skincare routine they're almost gone. So within a few days they're almost gone. As well as the hormonal breakouts that happened along the way. But yeah, this is very, very good for just getting a really good clean in. It's not as strong as this. This almost smells, you can smell the alcohol in this as soon as you put it on. It makes your eyes water. Well, it makes my eyes water. When I put this on initially, it's such a strong smell. You don't get that with this. So if you don't want all the alcohol and everything, this is a good alternative. It's, you know, quite reasonably priced. I got this as part of a trio set, and, you know, as one of the Christmas boxes. And I've been really, really enjoying using this. I would tend to use it, as I said, when my skin's in bad nick. Not when it's in complete dire straits, but when it's in bad old nick, this comes in very, very, very handy. And if my skin has just a few breakouts, nothing too much, the usual carry on if there's something has popped his head up because of some makeup that I'm trying out, I use this Origins Out of Trouble mask. This is great. It's the most used out of all my masks. I really, really enjoy it. It helps to clean everything up. It does definitely help. All these masks help my blackheads shrink. I have really bad blackheads on my nose. A lot of people have blackheads on their nose. But sometimes my pores just seem to enlarge by huge amounts, especially in this hot weather. But this just helps to keep that all cleaned out and looking good. So if I'm doing a really, really deep cleanse mask, I like to follow it up with a moisturising mask of some sort. Well, not of some sort. I like to use this one. It's the Origins Drink Up 10-minute mask to quench skin thirst. This is just fantastic. Especially if I'm using either of these. If I'm using either of these two, it's just really, really good because they do dry my skin out a wee bit, not massive amount, but my nose in particular for some reason can get quite dry. So this is very, very good over the top. It leaves my skin so lovely and soft. I know there is an overnight version. I'm not sure I'd try it because I'm just so reluctant because I have such oily skin. I know everybody has oily skin and they use overnight masks, but I've never used an overnight mask, and I'm worried that if I do, it would just break me out because I get quite warm at night time, especially in this weather. So I don't know if it would be a good idea at the minute. This is fantastic though. 10 minutes, gives your skin a really nice sort of freshen up and moisturise and everything else, and it's really good. I have a little Ren Glycolactic Radiance Renewal Mask. I use this when my skin is in pretty good nick and it's just looking a wee bit dull of itself, you know. So it's just nice to use this sort of once a week if your skin is in good condition, just to brighten your face and just to take that layer of dead skin off, and, you know, just to give it a nice polish and nice finish. This is great. I also have a Soap and Glory The Fab Pore Facial Peel. It's not a facial peel, that's slightly misleading. I actually really like this. The first time I tried it, I didn't like it so much. So it's white and it's got little blue beads in it. And you can use this as a freshener, so you can sort of leave it on for a few minutes and then just rinse it off again. You just use it as a bit of a scrub basically. But I put this on and you massage it in until you break those blue beads. You can feel them under your fingers just breaking up. And I leave that on for about 15 minutes or so and then rinse it off. And it's actually really quite a good wee mask for cleaning everything up. And yeah, I really, really enjoy it. You can do, it says repeat 2 or 3 times weekly. I would maybe do this once a week as well as one of my other masks. Another mask that I tried out, and I would definitely consider something along these lines again. I don't know if I'd get this because this is quite expensive. It's the Way Ginkgo Leaf Repairing Face Treatment Pad. This was a sheet mask. I have actually done a wee review on it on my blog, which I'll leave the link down below. I got this as a sample to try out with my Space NK bag from the summer shopping event, and this was actually really, really nice. I used this after my Clear Improvements charcoal mask from Origins. So I used this when I came back from camping, followed by this, and they were just, it left my skin just so much softer. It felt really fresh and really clean. Don't know how best or how else to describe it. If you've had a mask, one of those masks where afterwards you're just like, oh, my skin just feels fabulous. So you put this on, you leave it for 10 minutes, and then you take the sheet mask off, and there's residue on your skin, and then you just massage that all in, and it sunk in so well within a few minutes, and my skin just felt really, really soft and lovely and clean and fresh and not tight, but not, I don't know, it was just felt, my skin just felt really healthy. I don't know how else to describe it other than it was just really, really lovely. Now unfortunately these retail for, in Space NK it's £55 for 6, which is a wee bit steep. I think I've seen them on eBay for like 40 quid. Again, it's still pretty steep, but we'll see. I don't know, I might check out to see if there are any other sheet masks. If you've tried some sheet masks that you have felt a similar benefit, that your skin just felt just super duper lovely afterwards, let me know. I would be dying to try it. This is the first sheet mask I've tried, and hopefully it won't be the last. Now, just 2 other wee bits. I have a Liz Earle Soothing Eye Lotion. It's a Eye Bright Soothing Eye Lotion. I got this with one of the packages. If you buy from the Liz Earle website, they sometimes stick in an extra wee freebie for you to try, and this was one of the freebies that I got, and it's just fabulous. Sometimes it may be great for hay fever sufferers, possibly. I don't have hay fever, I don't know. But those days where I get up and I've got really puffy eyes, or those evenings where I work in IT, so I stare at a computer all day, my eyes can get tired and dry, and even sometimes they can look really quite red and just not pleasant to look at. When I'm doing a wee face mask either, if I just fancy the wee treat, I will put some of this. It might be worth sticking this in the fridge. Sometimes I do this in the summer. I would pop it in the fridge just for the extra cooling fabulousness. I put this on a cotton pad, just the wee cotton rounds, and I just place it on my face. So I'll do, you know, obviously 2 and put them on and just leave that and let it sit for as long as I need it. It says for 5 to 10 minutes, which is pretty good. But yeah, I've loved this. This has been fantastic. There's still loads of it left because you don't use very much of it, and I only use it maybe once a week, and it's just the best thing. My eyes, definitely, they're not as red, they deflate that bit, and they're just, it helps your eyes relax, because I don't know if you realise, but most people have their eyes protruding from their head. Not protruding, but if you're focusing, they come out more, and then if you try to relax them, they sink more into your head again. This helps your eyes relax, so they sink in more, so there's less strain on your eyes and everything else that goes with that. So I've been really, really liking that. I haven't tried any other eye lotions like this, so I can't compare it to anything, but if you can get your hands on this, I would recommend it if you have issues with your eyes. And one last thing, this is a Bare Minerals moisturiser. This could be any moisturiser, actually, to be honest, a default one. Morning and night I like to moisturise my neck, so if I'm moisturising my whole body, I will moisturise my neck. But at night time, when I don't moisturise my whole body because I haven't just showered, I like to just use this on my neck and on my décolleté. It's just because I have this moisturiser left over. It wasn't working for me on my face, so it works for me on my neck. I have other moisturisers that don't necessarily work for me on my face, and I'm saving those, and I'll use them on my neck. I think it's important to moisturise your neck and this area on a daily basis because it gets wrinkly quicker, and especially if you're out in the sun, you don't want that lovely leathery, wrinkly, crinkly boob look when you're older. So I think this is a good idea. Some sort of moisturiser on your neck and on your décolleté. Do it every day. It's not a big deal. It takes a few minutes. But that's everything. That's the end of my skincare series as well. I've taken a picture and I popped that along with my morning skincare routine, just so you can see the difference between my evening skincare routine and my morning skincare routine. There is, 4 days? Because I recorded the nighttime one on a Monday night, and I recorded my morning one this morning, which is a Saturday morning. And the difference in my skin, it just goes to show what a bit of good skincare can do for you and the improvement it makes. So, as I said, that is everything. If you have any questions on anything that I've shown you, please let me know. If you have any comments either, you can let me know. If you're interested in what I'm wearing on my face, I did just a quick get ready with me video. I'm not a makeup artist, but it's just an alternative to all the bronzy and goldy looks that are out and about at the minute. I'm wearing lots of navy, and I like mint with navy, and I like silver with navy, so this is what I've come up with. And a wee bit of pink. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Please like if you like, please subscribe if you like, and I'll see you in my next video.